Welcome to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome and the BAYOU Classic as the number 2 ranked Grambling State Tigers host the 0-9 Southern Jaguars. The Tigers have 3 prospects visiting this week, including 5-star athletes Mike Collins and Sean Edwards and 4-star athlete Chase McCarty. Jaguars offense on the field, Merritt takes the sweep left, gets the corner, makes a move, and gains 15. Later in the drive, Gay drops back, scrambles out of the pocket right, bounces off of one Tiger, sheds 2 more tackles, and is off to the races. Gay walks into the end zone, 7-0 Southern. Tigers take over. Higgins takes the counter right, makes a cut, gets to the outside, and gains 7 yards. Then Charlie Brooks takes the handoff left and chugs his way to another 9-yard gain. A few plays later, Austin keeps the option right, and look at the downfield blocking. Austin turns on the Jets and stiff arms his way to a 43-yard gain. But the turnover bug would bite the Tigers. Austin drops back and lobs it into the end zone to Terrell, but it's picked off by Webster. Great recovery. What a play by the corner. And the Jags look to capitalize. Gay drops back and hits Nugent across the middle for an 8-yard gain. Later in the drive, Gay drops back. He scrambles to the right, avoids a Tiger defender, and he's off to the races. He's finally dragged down after a huge gain. Then Gay with the deep drop, and he takes off again. He finds open space and slides down after an 11-yard pickup. 2 plays later, Gay goes back to the air, connected with Butler on the sideline. The big bag stiff arms Nichols and gains 11. A few plays later, Gay with the 3-step drop. He waits and finds Black wide open in the back of the end zone. Southern's up 14-0. Ensuing kickoff, Nichols is 5 yards deep. He starts up the numbers, bounces it to the sideline, and look at all the green in front of him. He turns on the burners. John Nichols goes 105 yards to the house, cutting the Jags' lead in half. Southern takes over. Merritt takes the handoff right, bounces off a carry and stumbles to a 10-yard gain. Then Gay drops back. He lobs it to the outside to Black, but he gets laid out for a 6-yard loss. Later, Gay goes back to the air, moves around in the pocket, but gets laid out by Marvin Goff. Southern is forced to punt. Will Higgins is back deep for the return. He starts right, cuts it back left, and has open space. He turns the corner, cuts inside, and is taken down after picking up 29 yards. Then Austin keeps the option right. He follows his blockers, drops his shoulders. 1st and goal, Tigers. 2 plays later, C beat 23, weaves through traffic, and gets into the end zone. Grambling ties the game at 14 apiece. Next Jaguars possession, 3rd and long. Gay drops back, steps up, and throws a gorgeous touch pass to Black for the 1st down. Then Merritt takes the draw up the middle, cuts, and picks up 12 yards. A few plays later, Merritt gets the draw again, finds space on the left, and picks up another 12. Next play, Gay from the gun. He finds Chris on the slant, and he picks up the 1st down. The drive will continue. Merritt takes the handoff left, finds a big hole, and bowls his way to a 13-yard gain. 1st and goal, Jags. Merritt tries to go up the middle, but is stuffed by the G-Man defense. 2nd down, Butler tries to take it off tackle left and gets stuffed again by the Tigers defense. 3rd down, Gay drops back. He tries to scramble out, but Richard Maynard is there for the sack. Jaguars settle for 3. 47 seconds left in the half. Austin drops back and connects with a route across the middle for a gain of 24. Then Austin goes back to the air. He doesn't like what he sees, so he scrambles to his right, turns upfield. He'll cut it back inside, and he picks up 17. Next play, Austin uses his legs again. He scrambles out to his left, breaks the pocket, and is off to the races. This time, the sophomore picks up 21 yards. 2 plays later, Charlie Brooks gets his 2nd touchdown of the day, going right up the middle, 21-17 Grambling State. And that would be your score at the half. GSU's offense is clicking on all cylinders. Let's see if the Tigers defense can make some stops and pull away in the 2nd half. After a Southern 3-and-out, Higgins back deep for the punt. He starts left, cuts it back right, and turns on the Jets. He cuts it back inside and gets tripped up after picking up 34. Tigers offense takes over. Austin drops back and connects with Clark on the outside, and he fights his way to a 20-yard gain. Next play, Austin drops back again. He scrambles to his left, sets his feet, and throws a rope to Rob Bradford in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What a pass and catch. Then after a Jags 3-and-out, Austin drops back and throws a dart to Terrell on the corner route. The big wideout picks up 18. Next play, Austin shows off his touch, dropping an absolute dime to Clark on the slant for 14. Then the big back Brooks hits a big hole up the middle, and CB23 breaks off a 16-yard gain. Next play, Austin drops back. He feels the pressure, so he scrambles out left, and he's got some space. Phil Austin walks into the end zone from 11 yards out, 35-17 GSU. Next Southern possession, Gay tries to set up the screen, but big Cam Richardson is there to bring the pressure and get the sack. 3 and out Southern. Higgins is back deep to receive the punt. He starts left and makes a quick cut to the right and gets 2 big blocks, and that frees him. He's off to the races. Will Higgins goes 57 yards to the house. GSU starting to pull away. The G-Men's defense forced another 3 and out, and Brooks is running hard. He picks up another 11 yards. Then Brooks gets it again, makes a cut and stumbles, but still picks up 10. Third straight rush for Brooks. This time he's up the gut for 12. Then 3 plays later, CB23 bowls his way into the end zone for the third time, 49-17 Grambling State. Jaguars start the fourth drive, and Gay drops back and throws a laser to Gorman on the out route. He gets upfield and picks up 16. But on third down, Gay sets up the screen for Merritt, but the Tigers sniff it out. Jaguars forced to punt again. Next Tigers possession, Charlie Brooks gets going, takes the handoff up the middle, finds a lot of space, and gets brought down after picking up 22. Later in the drive, Austin drops back, doesn't like what he sees downfield, so he scrambles to his right, and nobody is there. Austin turns upfield, turns on the jets, drops his shoulder, and spins his way into the end zone. Tigers break 50. What a play by the sophomore QB. Jaguars still fighting. Gay drops back, finds a crease, and takes off. He gets into open space and gains 12. Next play, Gay tries to set up the screen, but is picked off by Josh Carey, and he is gone. The sophomore goes 50 yards to the house, and that would do it. Each team would score a touchdown in garbage time, but your final score, 70-24. It was a rough day for Phil Austin through the air, 10 of 17 for 158 yards, 1 touchdown, but he threw 3 interceptions. But on the ground, he couldn't be stopped. 10 carries for 138 yards and 2 scores. Brooks also went over 100 yards, 15 carries for 120 yards and 3 trips to the end zone. Out wide, DJ Clark led the way with 4 grabs for 58 yards, and Rob Bradford had 1 grab for 28 yards and a touchdown. On defense, Josh Carey was all over the field. 14 tackles, 3 for a loss, 2 interceptions, both were pick sixes, and each starter on the D-line had a sack. A sluggish start, but a dominating finish by our Tigers. They moved to 10-0 on the season with 2 games left. Up next, a battle with 4-5 La Tech. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're brand new, and don't forget to hit those links down in my description. And follow your boy on Twitter, IG, and Facebook at Big C Gat Game. And coming up in the Tigers Den podcast, we welcome the newest members to the recruiting class and scout La Tech. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.